3, 2, 1, go! Hello and welcome. Today we're going a little further. It's day 200, so we're going 20 kilometers. Today is my day 200 of adding 100 meters to my daily runs. I maintain a run streak and every day I go a little further. We started on June 22nd, 2025 with 100 meters, and since then we've gone 200 days, and now we're running 20 kilometers each day. We've reached 2,000 kilometers all in all, and while 2,000 may not sound as all that much, remember that every day we're adding 100 meters, which means every week we're adding 4.9 meters to the week total, and every month we're adding approximately 90 kilometers to the total distance for that month. So that in December we reach more than 550 kilometers, and in January we are going to approximately 640 kilometers. So a lot of people ask me, how can you keep going? Don't you get tired? And yes, I do get tired sometimes, but I must admit that mostly I feel good about the runs. As I said, every week we're adding 4.9 kilometers to the distance of that week, and that means that the further we go, the less we're adding percentage-wise. This week we are reaching more than 140 kilometers, so 4.9 kilometers isn't all that much extra. It's only 3.5%. My body has gotten used to the running, and now the kilometers added doesn't count as much as it did in the start. Going from 15 to 20 kilometers is a lot more than going from 135 to 140. I know it's the same increase in distance, but percentage-wise, you're already used to that load on the body. So adding another 4.9 isn't that big of an issue. So how has my body reacted to all this running? Surprisingly well. I'm very happy with the increased load on my body. It can handle it. I feel very strong, and my legs are certainly capable of a lot more than when I started. I've gotten used to all the many kilometers I've been running. I've lost 5 kilos since I started the project. That's about 10 pounds. And that may not sound like a lot, but I wasn't very heavy when I started. And it's all fat. In Denmark, butter comes in 200 grams per stick. And that's a bit less than a half pound. And 5 kilos of butter, that's 25 packs of butter. I can't really see how I should place 25 sticks of butter on my body. And when I think about it that way, I realize how much I've actually lost. I am tired now and then, but I am taking it slowly when I run. I take care of my body and don't pressure myself too much, because that's when injuries start coming. I had an issue with my foot at one point because I had been running too fast, but luckily after a week of slowing very much down, it got better, and now I don't have any issues anymore. The project is also more than just running. It's YouTube, it's connecting with you guys, it's joining races, it's coming out and talking to interesting people. I spend a lot of time behind the computer once I get home, editing and uploading. I want to give a shout out to all the people who are commenting and viewing my videos. I really appreciate all you're doing and all your support. It's very important for me to get the encouragement I'm getting on YouTube. It means the world to me. I don't think I would still be running if I didn't have that community and those very special people who push me and make me feel good every day about this project. If you're new to this channel, I would love it if you could leave a comment. Maybe you can tell me how far you run every day. if you're even running, or how you found the channel, or if you want to give me a thumbs up, that would be appreciated too. So where do we go from here? Well, the goal of the project is 500 days and 50 kilometers, which means there's a lot of runs yet to come. 300 more runs, and as I said, we reached 2,000 kilometers now. The end goal is 12,525 kilometers. So while we've gone 40% of the days to 500, we only gone about 16% of the kilometers. So there are many long runs to go. On the 18th of January, we're reaching half a marathon, which means that from now on out, there's half a marathon each day at least. And then come July, we reach the full marathon. So one marathon each day for approximately 80 days until we go all the way to 500 days and 50 kilometers. Now, I've felt a shift in the way that people view the project. Now, in the start, people were very confused about the project and felt that it was strange that I planned to run that far every day, and I think most people thought that I would never be able to make it. But lately, I've been feeling a shift in that sentiment, where people no longer like, you can't do that, to wow, it's really impressive what you're doing. And I think it's interesting to see that people are getting more interested because they see that I'm actually doing it and not just trying to do it. It's a very subtle shift. People used to say that's a crazy project and you can't do that, and now they're more, oh man, are you really running that far? That's impressive. So I'm getting a lot more recognition now than I did in the start. And as you can see here in Denmark, it's very cold at the moment. We have had a lot of snow these last few days. We don't usually have a lot of snow, so that complicates running. Fortunately, it hasn't been too icy, so I haven't had too many problems running, but it does make a difference. It makes runs harder, and even though I enjoy the snow, I would like to see it gone by now. So now we're at 16 kilometers for the run today. Another 4 kilometers and we're done. And then, of course, tomorrow we're going 20.1, and then the day after that 20.2. A lot of people are also concerned about my recovery because I don't have any days where I don't run, and people are quite sure that sooner or later I'll get an injury, and maybe I will. I gotta admit, I don't know, but I gotta say that the method of adding so little all the time really helps my body adjust to the load. I'm running more than 140 kilometers this week, and if you'd asked me half a year ago when I started the project if I would make it here, I would say yes, but I would certainly consider 140 kilometers an insane distance. And now I'm just doing it, and that surprises me. I'm not sore, I'm not exhausted. I can easily do these runs. I take it slowly, yes, but I do it every single day, and it's not a problem. One of the main challenges of this project is time. I need more time in my life, as I think we all do. A run now takes 2 hours and editing takes 1. So time is really important to me, that I manage it as well as I possibly can. And I don't think the physical part, the running on its own, will be the problem. I think I truly believe that I can run those 500 days, but I'm concerned that I might not have all that time. I have a full-time job, I have a family, 3 sons, and a lot of responsibilities besides just this project. Once we reach the marathon, which will take at least 4 hours each day, we may run into some time issues, and we'll have to see how I can manage, but it is going to be difficult. Already when I have a day off, I have to spend a lot of it on this project, and that's time taken away from my family. It's a lot easier during the week where I get up and get the kids to school and then run like I do now, and then home and work. So time is essential for me. I wish I had more, but don't we all? Another concern of mine is actually my weight. We talked about how I lost 5 kilos, and those 5 kilos, they're great, and I could lose maybe 2 or 3 kilos more, but beyond that we start to get into unhealthy territory. Currently I'm spending almost 1,500 calories each day on running, so that means that I have to eat a lot more than the average person, but I'm not very good at eating. I need to find some way to ingest a lot of calories and still find it interesting. I eat quite a lot already because my appetite has risen while doing these runs, but as I said, I'm still losing a lot of weight, and it's not slowing down. The more I run, the more I lose weight, which makes sense. I hope you found the project interesting, and I would appreciate it a lot if you want to join me for the last 300 days. As they say, the more the merrier. So thanks for watching, and you can tune in tomorrow for 20.1 kilometers. I want to wish you a very happy Wednesday, and once again, thanks for watching. See ya. And here at the end, I like to show the most important stats, and you may see that I've ridden more than 2,000 kilometers. 2,000 kilometers is how much I should have run if I kept to the schedule. But I've had some days with longer runs. I had some races where I needed to get to the finish line. So even though there may be a bit more than 2,000 kilometers on the total, 2,000 is the actual goal for today. And there we go, 20 kilometers.